Each year, participants from around the globe converge on the small town of Kanab, Utah, to take part in the Grand to Grand Ultra, a 170-mile journey starting at the rim of the Grand Canyon and ending at the Grand Staircase. They'll run through mountain ranges, scale cliff faces, and traverse miles of high desert to test their fortitude and determination. Living on only what they can carry on their back, their goal is to survive the Grand to Grand Ultra.
So Mo Festook, he was one of our favorites really coming into this race. He'd won a big race in Iceland just in the last 12 months, and we all felt he was just at his prime coming into this. Did well in the first day, led it for most of the stage one, then he was overtaken just in the last section coming into camp, but he was well placed. Then day two, went out like a hare, really fast, but just kind of lost his way in the desert. It was well marked, but you know, he was just so focused psychologically on regaining that lead that he blew it. And you know, it was a shame because you know, Mo's a great guy, but he just wasted, you know, maybe 30-40 minutes going in the wrong direction. We got him back on track, but you know, by that stage, I just think as an elite athlete, he felt he just lost that psychological edge. Well, day three, that's our long stage. This is the one that really separates everyone. It's about 53 miles, and they've got to really be prepared to how to handle themselves in the dark. Most of them are on their own.
We have racers, 104 racers, 50 staff plus. So we have 22 tents, we have a finish line, we have a armada of vehicles trying to access remote places. Beating the runners can actually be challenging. It may be 20 miles as the runner runs and 70 miles in a circuitous sea to get to camp.
To be camp crew is to be the backbone of giving these people a home to come to and a place where they can relax before they take off the next day.
Well, as you can see today, its sky is clear. This is going to be a hot day. You know, the forecast is for somewhere around 80 to 85 Fahrenheit, you know, probably somewhere around 30 degrees centigrade. But you know what? For those guys out there, it's going to feel an awful lot hotter. That sun, it beats through that sand and it just radiates up. So they're going to feeling out there, it's going to feel more like 100 Fahrenheit out.
240 calories with salt. It's super hot, and I could just curse calling a test. That last section from that last checkpoint, it goes through a gully and all the banks are caving in, and then it just goes all through all the brush and rocks. It's not a trail at all. I actually missed one of the turns for about a quarter mile and had to come back, which was my fault. It was, the course was marked fine, but I was just in a zone and following the creek, which I thought was the trail. But man, you just look at that hill that you've got to go up and all that cactus and all that rock, and you just shake your head. It's just, it's miserable.
New Zealand in the house, and Molly with him.
It was quite a climb. And then we did really good. We did a lot of running downhill, and then we stopped in the middle because I got a blister. Yeah, we pulled over and he popped it for me and bandaged it. And so we're just taking it easy because long way to go.
This is for Lisa. I hate you right now. I hate you a lot. This one feels fat. If I take this off.
Oh, Mo.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, Molly.
Hold on, Mama.
What does anybody need?
What are you looking at, man?
Yeah, I got Doc right behind you.
The whole top of my toe is about to come off. I have to go another marathon today.
I needed it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Let me just tape it back up.
We are out.
Sorry. I don't know. It was fun. Why did I mess with it? I mean, it hurt a little bit, but...
At the in the function of
What?
high spin it now.
I'm fine with losing the nail, but it's like the... Now the flesh is opened up.
I will see you this evening, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'll be there. Go get gas.
I like it. What is it? What are you doing here?
I stopped at checkpoint 1. Just couldn't go any further, so I mean I couldn't hardly even walk. So yeah, I rode with Sheldon here. He happened to be there and videoed me as I was. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean I had the trekking poles, but I just was like, I mean I couldn't do it. So.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You win some, you lose some. It's all right. On to the next adventure. So, I'll be here. I'm staying here. I'm just going to cheer. So.
I didn't see you here.
I'm hiding over here.
I'm sorry. Was it your blister? Or?
Oh, yeah. It was all the blisters. I mean, the whole body went good as a blister now. Sorry.
Okay, girl. Okay, we'll see you later. See you in Sarasota. Don't be late. Okay.
Jamie's dropping out has left her running mate Kim to finish this stage alone.
She made the right choice because her feet wouldn't have made it. It was really, really rocky going up to the top of that hill and then steep sand. It would have eaten her up. So she said she's at peace with it, so it's not like she chose to quit.
I can run. I just, I cannot fight these blisters. I don't know why. I didn't have one blister the entire training.
But she's going for the win for the women. Is she? Well, I mean, it looks like it.
I wonder if it's the altitude. Does the altitude do anything to your feet? Because I'm at like 800 feet at home. Much lower.
No.
Does it not have anything? Okay.
No.
Yeah, I couldn't even walk. I mean, I'd take a step and then like, ugh. And I kept thinking, oh, it'll go numb. And then I got 6 miles into the first checkpoint, and it was only getting worse. And so I sat there for a little bit, and I thought, well, I don't think 50 more miles in it's gonna feel any better. So I just knew that I was only doing more damage, and I made the call.
Pretty hot out there, huh?
Yeah, hot day today. No clouds at all.
We don't know. Probably they have. Do you want to radio?
There. Who's that?
So basically, we've only had 8 minutes.
How you doing? Did you quit? Sorry to hear.
Oh, it's okay. I'm here to cheer. I do that really well.
It's probably going to still be a little while. Yeah, I guess so.
Oh shit.
Yeah, get in the shade.
Sorry guys. Sorry my French.
I didn't know I knew French.
Actually, you know what? Keep you guys company for a second and I eat a bar.
Yeah.
Have a seat.
Yeah,
We have lots of space in the shade.
No, actually I changed my mind.
Oh.
need to drink a little more because I ran out of water.
Adesso c'è un po' di buca. Un po' di cross country. Ciao Miki! Grande! A destra,
A destra! Unwilling to fail, Mickey knows that exhaustion as well as confusion caused Mo to quit, and he will not succumb to either. Cheered on by both spectators and competitors, Mickey is truly pushing his limits.
You guys are so mean.
Nobody likes me today.
But I still got flowers for you.
You see, this is why he's late. He could have been here 5 minutes earlier.
Right.
Awesome.
I stopped picking desert flowers for you.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, Mickey, you mind if I ask you a couple of questions here real quick?
Sure, man.
All right. Okay, so you just got through just over 12 hours, and you completed 53 miles of the longest leg of this race.
And the toughest, I would say.
And the toughest, for sure.
It was really mean. Yesterday, they asked me if this was the toughest event I've ever done. Sorry I'm talking low, I need to catch my breath, but, and I said, well, actually, you know, I gave a different answer, but today my answer is, this is definitely the most beautiful, most challenging event I've ever done, man. Oh, today was just a grind from the beginning. Steep climbs, just ankle deep sand the whole day long, and through the sand dunes so steep. It was like really tough going. I planned on finishing I gave like an estimate, 9.5, 10.5. I was far off. So, but I'm happy I finished, and yeah, man, it's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yes, it is.
With the most difficult leg of the race completed, dropouts and graduates have just begun pushing limits.